When most veterans file a VA disability claim, they enter the process with trust. Trust that the Department of Veterans Affairs will care for them as they cared for their country. The reality is different. The VA is not your advocate. It is a government institution bound by regulations, procedures, and systemic complexity. Think of it like basketball. The VA isn't your teammate passing you the ball. It's the referee. Their job isn't to help you score, it's to enforce the rules, even if those calls don't always go in your favor. One of the most critical parts of your claim is the Compensation and Pension C&P exam. Many veterans approach it as if it were warm-ups, when in reality it's the game itself. What you say, how you describe your symptoms, and how the examiner interprets them can determine whether your claim wins or loses. Examiners often spend very little time with veterans, may not specialize in the condition being reviewed, and may write notes that don't reflect the real impact of your illness or injury. If you don't prepare, it's like stepping on the court without knowing the playbook. Keeping a symptom journal, bringing buddy statements, and being honest about the severity of your condition ensures you don't walk off the court empty-handed. Another thing the VA rarely highlights is the set of rule books guiding your claim. The 38th Code of Federal Regulations, CFR, is the official rulebook, while the M21-1 manual is the VA's internal playbook for how claims are processed. Buried within these are rules in your favor, such as the benefit of the doubt standard, which states that when evidence is evenly balanced, the call should go to the veteran. Yet the VA rarely explains this, just as a referee wouldn't huddle with you to explain every technicality in the rulebook. Knowing these rules is like studying film before a big game. It gives you the edge you need when the calls are close. Lowball ratings are another common issue. A veteran with severe PTSD may only receive a 30% rating. Migraines that cause weekly ER visits may only be rated at 10%, and sleep apnea with a prescribed CPAP may be unfairly rated at 0% instead of the 50% mandated by regulation. In basketball terms, this is like scoring 20 points in a game, but only being credited with 5 on the scoreboard. The VA sometimes minimizes ratings to save money, and unless you know to appeal, you may never see the full credit you've earned. Veterans also miss out on secondary conditions, which the VA rarely explains. Just as one bad pass can set off a chain reaction leading to a turnover, one primary disability can cause other medical issues. PTSD can contribute to sleep apnea, a knee injury can lead to back problems, GERD can develop into functional dyspepsia, and tinnitus can fuel depression. Under 38 CFR Section 3.310, these secondary conditions are compensable, but unless you know to connect them, the VA won't point it out for you. Perhaps the most discouraging part of the process is how many veterans simply give up. The VA knows that many won't appeal, just as some teams stop playing hard once they fall behind on the scoreboard. But persistence pays off. Veterans who continue to appeal often see their ratings climb significantly over time. It's a game of endurance, and the ones who keep pushing are often the ones who win. One of the strongest tools you can use is a Nexus letter, a medical opinion that connects your condition directly to your service. The VA will never provide this for you. You must ask your doctor or a private physician. A Nexus letter that uses clear medical evidence and proper legal language is like having a star player on your side. It can completely change the outcome of the game. Finally, many veterans assume that a 100% rating means they must be completely bedridden. That's not true. You can achieve 100% either through combined ratings or through total disability based on individual unemployability, TDIU, if your conditions prevent you from maintaining substantially gainful employment. It's like winning a championship. You don't have to make every shot yourself, but when your ratings add up the right way, you still get the trophy. The bottom line is this: the VA system is complex by design. Its maze of acronyms, outdated portals, and dense denial letters can feel like playing against a full-court press. But just like basketball, preparation, persistence, and knowing the playbook can turn the game in your favor. Gather your medical records, request your C&P exam notes, track your symptoms, collect buddy statements, learn the rules in 38 CFR and M21-1, and get the right representation. Most importantly, Don't give up after a denial. Adjust your game plan and keep pressing forward. You served, you sacrificed, and you deserve the full benefits you earned. Winning your claim isn't about luck. It's about playing smart, knowing the rules, and staying in the game until the final buzzer.